The Denver Broncos might have a chance to do something absolutely insane in the draft. So we all know what it's like to be desperate for a quarterback here in Denver. Up until finding Bo Nix, the Broncos made every stupid move under the sun to try to find their successor to Peyton Manning. And finally, by being patient and not making a stupid decision, they got their guy in Bo Nix. But trading up for Paxton Lynch, signing Case Keenum, drafting Drew Lock, signing Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, the Broncos made every stupid decision under the sun. There are teams in the NFL this year that are in similar situations that the Denver Broncos had been for the past several years. The New York Giants are one of them. After moving on from Daniel Jones, they are kind of directionless right now in terms of quarterback. I thought that it was going to be a shoo-in that they take Shedeur Sanders and call it a day. But indications are that Shedeur Sanders is not blowing scouts away in the NFL and blowing front offices away in the NFL like we thought that he would coming into this draft cycle. It seems that Shedeur might be falling. I think that's a bit of a smokescreen personally. I think that the Cleveland Browns really like Shedeur, and I think that they might take him number 2 overall, and this is all just a big smokescreen. But either way, be it by Shedeur not being there or by the Giants just flat out passing on him, it seems that Shedeur Sanders is not destined to be a New York Giant. That's why they went out and got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. But we all know that neither Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston are going to solve your quarterback woes long term. The Giants need to get their guy of the future. Joe Shane and Brian Daboll's jobs depend on it. John Mara is running out of patience here. He is not going to let the Giants get away with not solving their quarterback needs for now and for the future. And this leads to teams like the Giants making moves out of pure stupidity and pure desperation. You think about the Chicago Bears as a very recent example of this, where Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace were trying to save their jobs, so they traded up, ironically enough, with the New York Giants to select Justin Fields. It didn't work out. They still got canned, but they knew that they had to make a move because ownership wasn't going to tolerate them not solving their quarterback woes. And we could see a similar thing here with the Giants. I want to go ahead and bring in the NFL draft order. So we see here that the Giants have the number 3 overall pick. Latest indications are that they are eyeing Travis Hunter with the number 3 overall pick. Again, Shedeur might be gone by this point to Cleveland, or they're just not interested in Shedeur Sanders. The Giants also hold the number 34 overall pick. We come down here to the end of the first round, and there's really one team that might threaten the New York Giants for Jackson Dart if he does go in the first round, and that is the Pittsburgh Steelers, the other quarterback-needy team in the NFL. Who happens to hold the pick right above the Pittsburgh Steelers? The Denver Broncos. Could the New York Giants maybe come up and try to jump the Steelers, and maybe the Denver Broncos could be the perfect trade down scenario for this? I actually am really intrigued here, and the Giants kind of set the precedent for this in that Justin Fields trade. So the Giants ended up coming down from 11 to 20, and Chicago sent the number 20 overall pick and a 5th rounder in 21, plus their 2022 first and 4th round picks. So that's kind of the precedent. That's the quarterback tax. You're going to have to give up a future first round pick. And let's say that this New York Giants team takes Travis Hunter, Russell Wilson, and or Jameis Winston start the whole year, and they make the playoffs. They're probably still going to go one and done in the playoffs. So the draft pick that you would get back is probably going to be somewhere in that 20th overall range anyway. You would also acquire the number 34 overall pick. So Denver could trade down here and they could get the 34th overall pick plus the first round pick from the New York Giants next year, which, let's just be honest here, that will probably be a higher pick than 20 overall. So you could get a return on your investment with your pick plus get a second round pick as well. That's almost a no-brainer. And We've seen NFL teams make trades like this just out of pure stupidity and pure desperation, and Sean Payton is kind of waiting for a team like that to come around and offer a trade for the Denver Broncos. Sean's smart. He knows that stupid teams make moves like this, and this current regime of the New York Giants has proven that they're willing to make stupid decisions. They let Saquon Barkley walk in free agency, and they paid Daniel Jones. This is not a bright regime here, folks, and Sean Payton could take advantage of that. George Payton could take advantage of that, and the Denver Broncos could come away with an absolutely epic fleecing. Imagine if this pick ends up being, let's just say, a top 5 pick. Bro, the Denver Broncos could come away with an absolute gold mine here from the New York Giants. And if there's one team out there that is stupid enough to do this, it might actually be the New York Giants. Or hell, it could even be the Cleveland Browns, one pick ahead of the New York Giants. Either one of these teams could be stupid enough or desperate enough to make a move like this if they do not land Shedeur Sanders. Jackson Dart going in the first round. Dude, it sure feels good to have the quarterback position filled here in Denver, and we're not making desperate, stupid moves like this, but we could be the beneficiaries of desperate, stupid moves like this. So let me know in the comment section below, Broncos country, how would you feel if the Denver Broncos were to trade down from 20 overall and they would get number 34 from the Giants plus their first round pick next year? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.